Eileandonnan Castle, a spectacular landmark as we take the road to the Isles, to Skye, my favourite Scottish island, to see some of the most dramatic landscapes in Britain as the eagles see them. Skye is separated from the mainland by a narrow channel and was known to the Gaels as the Winged Isle because of its shape. Later the Vikings called it Cloud Island, a pretty accurate description, but today the weather is kind. By the ferry landing is Castle Mole, where, according to legend, a Norse princess extracted a toll from passing ships by spanning a chain across to the mainland. Things haven't changed. You still have to pay to get to Skye, but the rewards are great, for this is a magic island.
Take you where you've never been. The time is right, so hold on tight, and you can fly away with me. Sky high, sky high, sky within this land of fantasy, where dreams become reality. If your desire is reaching higher, I'll take you where you want to be. Sky high, sky high, sky.
Below, in this now peaceful place, the Battle of Glen-Sligahan was fought in 1395. The MacLeods beat the MacDonalds and shared out the booty at the Bloody Stone before bearing the heads of their slain enemies back to Dunvegan Castle. As a change from centuries of clan carnage, the Battle of the Braes was fought near the quiet village of Camisteenvig, where my mother came from. In 1882, crofters' wives took up sticks and stones against 50 Glasgow policemen sent to quell a feud over grazing rights. The principal town on the island is Portree. Here, in what is now known as the Royal Hotel, Bonnie Prince Charlie bade farewell to Flora MacDonald. She had risked her life helping him to evade the Redcoats after he was defeated at Culloden. Though he had a price of £30,000 on his head, no one betrayed him. But the crown of Skye is the Cullen, a place of great beauty and a priceless heritage. These mountains always give me a feeling of the fragility of our civilization compared to their sheer scale and permanence. And for me, they're full of memories of blistering summer days and crystal clear winters. But the peaks can sulk in the clouds for weeks on end, and it can rain as if never to stop. The last of the winter's snow, and spring is just around the corner. An excellent time to visit Skye. There are two main ranges on the island, the Red Cullen and these, the Black Cullen, the most precipitous mountains in the British Isles. They form a 7-mile razor-edged horseshoe of volcanic gabbro, and geologically they are the youngest mountains in the country. Nestling in the heart of the range is Loch Carrusk, like a jewel in a crown. Its name in Gaelic means Corrie of the Waters. Approaching Loch Carrusk from the sea up Loch Skye, as the day trippers do in small boatloads. It's the only way into the heart of the Cullen that doesn't involve climbing or a long hike, unless you hire a helicopter, of course. After the earth-shaking upheaval that created the mass of the Cullen, the mountains were shaped by the ice ages. And over 10,000 years ago, this huge corrie was gouged out by glaciers, so powerful that the bottom of the loch is below sea level. Kursk is a place to get away from it all, except perhaps rain and midges, the hungry local inhabitants that rise in clouds from the heather on summer evenings. Human presence in these great empty landscapes is limited to a few colourful dots. Even the efforts of settled crofting seem only to scratch the earth in cultivated strips and the old lazy beds that use seaweed to enrich the thin acid soil. Near the Cullen, man's mark on the land is largely confined to a narrow coastal fringe under Skye and Gillian, the peak of the young men, and across the glen, the weathered granite cones of the Red Cullen. Let's now continue our journey north beyond Portree to Store, where there is some stunning rock